Let's meet the starting lineup.
And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Outside for Morant. Another shot. Jump shot is good that time.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Outside Paul. No good on the triple. Morant with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And it's Morant missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And Booker, here we go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Steven Adams.
Devin Booker knows he's going to get the defense's attention right there, so he relies on being a little bit nimble to get the shot off. Well, have we gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
And here's Morant outside. Memphis the rebound. Adams finds Bain. The open shot by Brooks. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Paul passes to Booker. Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Paul. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Now here's Paul. Fires for 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, the defense has to stay up on Chris Paul. When he sees separation, he's going to find an angle to get you.
Pass to Jackson from deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Bridges. Booker, the pass to Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Outside Booker. A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton. It's rebounded by Memphis.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Now here's Paul. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Booker. Booker controls the rebound and the putback.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. Oh, there's the alley. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. That shot off the mark. And it's Memphis the other way. Now here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 9.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Crowder, a screen on Morant. The drive by Paul. Outside for Booker. From deep three-point range, Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The open shot, Morant. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
With a dynamic burst, Morant has such a strong driving ability, which really helps open up his mid-range game.
Bain against Booker. Out to Bridges. Tries the spin move. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Ball from deep three-point land. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies up. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Memphis.
They've been in rhythm.
He got his timing down.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Oh, the swat by Adams.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Booker on the take. Clock at 6. It's Bridges on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Grizzlies shooting a fantastic 57%. No one near him. Good on the jump shot. Morant's got 15 points.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Phoenix calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Here's Morant. Jackson outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's gotten his second bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Bridges down low. Brooks defending. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder.
That is showing up again later. Wow.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Bridges passes to Crowder. For 3, Booker. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Adams. Back to Bain. For 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul with it. Checked by Brooks. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Outside Morant. Gets the 3 to fall. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Bridges finds Paul. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Bain. Pass to Adams. Up top, Brooks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Paul against Morant. Pass to Crowder. The three. Here's Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When you guard CP3, you just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good. What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? And when you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Fires the 3. That shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Bridges, left side. Crowder inside. Hounded by Morant. Bridges passes to Crowder. Out to Bridges. The 3 ball. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Morant. That one drops for him. Morant's got 22 points.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort. Come get it, come get it.
Outside Paul. That's good from Paul.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And the first half now in the books. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. And Phoenix has possession. 15-point game. Up top, Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Booker, good. Booker's got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Morant with the slam!
And this kind of 6th slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Up top, Bridges. Brooks defending. Here's Paul. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Got a piece of it. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
The kick out to Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus. DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, VA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
That free throw good from Booker.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
And then Morant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. The 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep, Bane. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Memphis calls timeout. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Crowder outside. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jones has got his second basket.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kept alive. Tries yet again. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. There's the 3. The shot that time not on target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Morant, the pass to Bane. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Booker.
Well, that's all Adams and his effort right there. Great job affecting that attempt.
Can't get the finger roll. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Paul. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Morant, the shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Morant against Paul. Pass to Booker. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And here's Morant outside. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Booker defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Suns trailing. Up top, Booker. Guarded by Bane. Booker, good. Booker's got 19 points.
And there's not a thing you can do against Devin Booker when he's heating up like this.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Crowder outside. Ayton against Adams. Outside Booker. Takes the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson, pass to Bane. Outside Morant. Back to Bane. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bridges. From outside the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Bane against Booker. Bane, pass to Adams. Back to Bane. Outside Morant. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. Morant's got 38 points.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Ball passes to Crowder. Takes a 3. Ball against Morant. Bridges outside. Up and over Brooks. Tries again. And the play by Bridges as he finishes it off for 2.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
Morant with it. Brooks outside. 34 seconds left in the 4th. Outside for Morant. Back to Brooks. Down low. Here's Adams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Steven Adams still working on becoming a better and more consistent free throw shooter, so another opportunity upcoming.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
for three. Bridges. It's not going to go for him. Now Morant. From deep. Offline. And so it's Memphis winning this one. This one, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now, here's George, following the miss by Marcus Morris.
Well, get to the mid-range game. A 3-level score. Paul George, yes, sir.
Bridges outside. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker the pass to Crowder. Booker dishes to Crowder. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard finds George over Booker. That one a little long. Morris against Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Ball outside. Trying to get open is Crowder. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Booker against Leonard. Booker the pass to Ayton. Good work defensively by Morris.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Here's Booker. Paul George making his last shot. Booker dishes to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. To end the cold streak. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, there's a level of physicality that all coaches can appreciate. Chris Paul doing work.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks so much, David. Now here's Leonard. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. And they get it back. Here's Morris. Goes back up. Here's Wall. It's hauled in by the Suns. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 4. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Morris looking over the floor. And Wall kicks to Zubac. Outside Crowder. There's the dish to Ayton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the pass to Bridges. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir.
It's George on the wing. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 7 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Wall. Takes a three. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Outside for George. 5 to shoot. Paul with the steal. Bridges for 3. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by George. Now Wall. The rejection by Paul. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead. Up 4. And back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. George from deep three-point land, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. The Suns trailing. Now, here's Bridges. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Booker outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. A deep three from Leonard. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Oh, Ayton in position. That one, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Crowder.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
Outside, George. A terrific shot on the turnaround. George has got 9.
You know, that's a turnaround jumper, one of the toughest shots in the game to defend, and he pulled it off perfectly right there.
Wall against Paul. Bridges outside. Leonard with the steal. Morris with the ball. Bridges covering. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. The 3 from George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, you have got to appreciate how aggressive Jay Crowder is. This guy has great understanding of when to be aggressive.
Leonard on the wing. Morris outside. Passes to Wall. Back to Morris.
2 minutes remaining.
Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Booker outside. A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to George. Puts up a 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. From outside, off the mark. And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Morris outside. Kicks it to Wall. From deep, George. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's George, and then George with the jam.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
36 seconds left to play in the first half. The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Ball passes to George. Out to Morris. Outside Leonard. Morris with the screen for Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Pass to Booker. From past the arc. Crowder inside. Here's Ayton. So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
15. The Suns. 14.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Robert Covington out there with Batum. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. Jackson passes to Mann. Kicks it out to Covington. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Six to shoot. Unloads. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Suns leading. And here is Shamet. Here's Sharge. Craig with a screen on Jackson. Here's Payne. Here's Landale. Defended by Batum. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Mann. Ball stolen. Here's Shamet. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Jackson looking around. That's tipped. Shamet with it. 6 points for him. No good with the triple. Left side, Batum. To the wing right side. Mann. And a miss there on the triple. Suns leading by 5. Payne finds Shamet. There's the pick. For the 3. Payne. It's good on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
outside Jackson. Here's Batum. Can they get it? It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
I'll tell you, that's a big-time finish. Nick Batum goes up strong and with authority and won't be denied.
Sharge outside. Shamet on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. The shot, no good. Clippers trail by 5. Coffee passes to man. Clippers moving the ball around. It's deflected.
Oh, Dario Saric sends it back. Go ahead, sir.
A shot by Batum, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Craig kicks to Shamet. Beyond the arc. And with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the inside. Shamet with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Batum for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. And Amir Coffey has already proven that he's a talented scorer.
Kevin, somebody in his position must understand what his role is and maximize that role. And what you love about Amir is he focuses on taking high percentage shots all within the flow of the offense. A very high IQ player.
And there's the pass to Payne. Sharch with the screen for Payne. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 5. Jackson finds Batum. Covington inside the line. Passes it to man. Another shot going inside. It's tipped. And Phoenix with another turnover here. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Jackson. There's the feed to Batum. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. From deep three-point range, kept alive. It could go, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Suns on top, up by 7. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Ball for 3. Morris with the rebound. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Oh, that's a big-time move right there by John Wall. Go to work.
Booker outside. Paul with the screen for Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Booker. Clock at 4. Floats one. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Wall. Here's Morris. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, see, Marcus Morris has the physicality and the frame to be able to be a force on the offensive glass. That's nicely done.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Driving inside, and they take the lead. That's now 8 points for Marcus Morris.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Bridges outside. Booker is screen on Leonard. Back to Booker. Lets it go with the three. And the three ball is good. And the Suns lead by 2.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Crowder sets a screen for Paul. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. Ayton. Rebound by the Clippers. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. George passes to Zubac. Back to George. Launches it. Crowder with the steal. Leonard with the steal. George with no one around. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Clippers moving the ball around. Leonard fires away from outside. Bridges with the board. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Crowder finds Booker. From the arc. They grab their own miss. For 3, Bridges. And the Suns miss again.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Ball's not loose and taken away by Paul, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 1-point game. The drive by Booker, and he makes good on the layup. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Inside. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Oh, no good. Ball against Paul. In the corner, it's Morris. Here's Leonard, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments. You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For three, Booker. Doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now Russell. Towns with the ball. Up and over Crowder. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Crowder, a screen on Russell. Paul, shot is off. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And Russell, here we go. They get the rebound. Pass to Prince. Back to Gobert. Outside Russell. 5 to shoot. From deep. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too, and he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard, but I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
And the basket by Bridges.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Pass to Prince. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Bridges. Booker for three. Can't get it to drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Russell to pass to Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. And stolen by Gobert. Russell against Ayton. Left side, Russell. Crowder with a steal. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Booker against Edwards. Here he goes. Phoenix grabs the miss.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Here's Gobert. Second chance effort. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. With the step back. Booker against Edwards. Here's Paul. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Bridges misses.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Edwards. Here's Towns, and he drops that one in. Towns has got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Booker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. That gives him the lead.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Russell. They trail by 1. Towns for 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, nothing nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Paul. Jacks up a three. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Edwards, the pass to Russell. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The T-Wolves on top. They're up. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Russell. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
The kick out to Paul. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Prince. The kick out to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Edwards got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Paul passes to Crowder. Now here's Bridges. Crowder with a screen. Bridges down low. Prince is there. 5 on the clock. Booker for 3. On target from range. Booker's got 6 points.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Edwards against Booker. Towns for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
This one for 3. Booker can't get it to go.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Russell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Bridges passes to Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Ayton. Nice move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
No good on the second free throw. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Pass to Paul. Outside Booker from the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Prince on the attack. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
For 3, Bridges. And the Suns miss again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
That one's off. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. The Suns have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Shamet. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Craig finds Payne. Here's Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Craig. Deflected by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. Why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
And so it's Minnesota closing. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll... We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Dario Saric. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shamet into the lane. Back to Payne. Outside Craig. Launches it. Rebound Minnesota. Craig against McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's McDaniels. Misses from short range. The Suns trailing. About a minute played here in the second half. Back to Shamet. To the wing on the left. Pass to Saric. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And the 3 off target. Minnesota shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Anderson passes to McDaniels. "11 feet out. Another miss by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Payne. Back to Craig. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Craig's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Good on the second one. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Payne, back to Shamet. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Anderson inside. Saric covered. Anderson gets the bucket. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Out to Craig. Pass to Payne. Craig with a screen. 5 to shoot. Offline with a 3. Fast break, Minnesota. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Here's Noel. Oh, swiped away. And now the Suns fast break. Pass to Landale. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Outside Edwards. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
Biyombo, he's checked in for Landale. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Shamet. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Russell. It's stolen by Saric. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Shamet. 3-pointer. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he makes all 3.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Now here's Russell to the left wing. He gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves ahead. Oh. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And that one's good. Paul.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
Edwards is gone, just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Bridges. Crowder right side. Pass to Aiden. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Minnesota in the lead. To the left side wing. Here's Towns. rebound by Bridges.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
The three, Booker. That shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To take the lead, to tie it up. Here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Towns. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
You know, Towns' teammates love seeing this. They encourage him to get after it and look to score more often.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Minnesota?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, and one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this. And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Edwards for 3, and stolen by Bridges. Outside Booker, over Edwards. The kick out to Paul. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Bridges, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
For Minnesota, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. It's Edwards on the wing. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Russell, double team. Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Stolen by Russell. Here we go. To the wing on the left. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. Booker against Russell. Ball passes to Booker. Five on the clock. Crowder outside. Fires for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. 34 seconds left in the game. Russell finds Edwards. Outside for Russell. And here's Edwards. Back to Russell. Shoots over Paul. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Booker for 3. This is the trade. Outside Edwards. The 3 from Russell. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. Time expired. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Russell, that's good.
You know, I love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options, and for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
The drive by Paul. Left side Booker. Here's the pick. Clock at 6. Back to Paul. From downtown. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Russell. To the inside. And he converts the layup. And now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
And now just having some fun. Russell, you know he likes the big moment. Great confidence and great results.
Booker with it. Russell covering. On the wing, Crowder. Ayton, the screen on Town. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Timberwolves shooting 40% so far in this one. We are at OT. A minute and a half gone by in what has been a great one. Here's Prince. No good with the triple.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Crowder inside. He's against Gobert. Paul, shot is off.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
To Edwards. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Towns, no good.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Stolen by Bridges.
Nice defense. Reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Looking to end the drought. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
Well, Paul's got him dropping right now for sure.
Pass to Towns. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 3. 3 seconds left to play in overtime. Your thoughts, guys?
So hard to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot they need. So the defense is smothering the perimeter with everyone they have.
So it's a narrow... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. 2 high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. In this kind of matchup, Comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Paul for 3. Crowder finds Paul. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Bain passes to Morant. Back to Bain. Off target with his 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Now, we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls. Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Back to Bridges. Paul for 3. Outside Crowder. Latre. Brooks grabs the board. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Here is Paul after the basket by Jaren Jackson. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Payne for 3.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
Payne, no good. Unloads from 13. He squares up and sinks it.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Grant, and stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Bridges misses.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Booker's got 7 points.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
A 3 from Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Suns leading by 7. Booker outside. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges with the steal. This one for 3. That's a 2 from Paul. For 3, Booker. That shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Payne finds Morant. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Booker outside. The dish to Bridges. Crowder feeling it out a bit. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And here's Booker. He has 7 from deep. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Morant with it. Put it down! Wow!
Oh, my gracious, way to get up. And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Morant with the steal for the finish. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Paul dishes to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. And that one is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 4. The second quarter coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside, Bain. From deep. Shot clock reset for Memphis. From deep, Brooks. Bain kicks to Brooks. Bridges with some nice defense.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Suns. Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Adams.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Booker with a deep 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Morant passes to Bain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Paul passes to Booker. Brooks against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Paul kicks to Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And then Morant slams it in.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
There's the pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Bridges got 5 now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Uses both hands to slam it down.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Crowder against Jackson. Off target from outside. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Brooks misses. Suns have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. On the wing, Bridges. He's got 5. Traps in the tray. Bridges has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Booker with the screen for Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
To the middle. And Crowder slams it in.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Here's Morant. And the rejection by Ayton. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. .30 seconds left in the second quarter. Adams' shot is off. Suns leading by 6. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Bridges, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Poked away. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Tipped away. And so we conclude the first half. Suns.
28. The Grizzlies. 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Lee in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Now the feed to Jackson. Kick out to Adams. Launches a 3. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Morant. Payne looking around. Shamet. A 3-pointer, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Phoenix with the ball. Saric outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Grizzlies trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Jones. Payne grabs the board. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Shamet finds Lee. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Shamet missing.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Jones. And he lays it straight in. Jones has got his first basket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Shamet. And the Suns miss again. And so Green will bring it up for Memphis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That's to Landale. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Jones for the tie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Sharch. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, that's something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Here's Shamet. Hits the three-point bomb. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Jones for 3. They get the rebound.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Memphis trailing here. Jones in the post. Passes it to Aldama. Sinks the triple. Aldama's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Lee against Green. Lee dishes to paint. Out to Sharch. Top of the key. And he gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 1. Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Jones, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lee passes to Shamet. Lee outside. Back to Shamet. There's the triple. Conchar pulls it in. Green fires from way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead by 1. And do not go away as we'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Cans it from downtown.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Here's Paul, outside Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Crowder a screen on Brooks. Morant against Paul. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Suns. Morant with it. Chris Paul covering. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this is who Ja Morant is. He just doesn't quit, really getting after it on the glass.
Paul looking over the floor. Now here's Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
Nice move. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. They throw good. Bane. Morant outside. Jackson a screen on Paul. Morant passes to Jackson. With the putback. Morant on the follow. Morant's got 22 points.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Booker against Bane. Crowder inside. Shot clock at 6. Booker with no one around. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Ball against Morant. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
So it's the Grizzlies now. A 2-point game. Morant bats for 2. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Booker from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right side Jackson. Double clutches. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Now look, this won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that was enough.
And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. There's 57 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Booker. It's good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Count it.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Here's Morant.
From the free throw line, Ja Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Morant.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Booker against Bane. Pass to Paul.
Making his presence known with that squad. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Here's Booker. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Bridges finds 8. Clock at 6. Bridges passes to Ayton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ayton's got the first basket here in overtime for Phoenix.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Phoenix. The lead is 2.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
Bridges for 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Morant kicks to Brooks. And then Morant slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Ayton in the corner. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this is something Ayton has to keep developing. In this era, big men have to possess an outside jumper.
Morant outside. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the 4 as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Here's Morant. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Morant's got 33.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Bridges against Brooks. The kick out to Crowder. They get it back. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
And here's Booker. Feeds it to Bridges. Dishes to Ayton. Yes!
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Morant with a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Oh, missed it.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Can't sink it. And that was an important free throw. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
The ultimate scorer. Booker looks to add some clutch to his game.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
A 3 from Morant. No good from 3-point territory. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball. Well, Smitty, these two teams have been around the block a few times. Both rosters filled with veterans.
No surprises tonight, BA. These guys have faced off on various teams so many times, they know all of their opponent's tricks.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the point. Now here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. Tipped. Leonard with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Morris tries again. Crowder grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Lots of room. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Wall. Morris with it. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Booker against George. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Bridges against Leonard. Bridges passes to Paul. Oh, got a piece of it. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Zubats. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
BA, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Bridges with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Ayton. Back to Paul. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Pass to Morris. It's George on the wing. Booker defending. Here's the 3. Pulls up, high post. A nice shot by Morris. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul passes to Bridges. 4-3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
George outside.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Zubats with a screen on Booker. George for 3. Second shot opportunity. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Paul passes to Ayton. And here's Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Crowder with a screen. Fires the 3. Gets another look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Wall, the pass to George. 1:14 left in the first quarter here. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Booker fires from way outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Wall. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Suns leading. Bridges finds Booker. Back to Bridges. The 3 is up. Booker can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Paul passes to Booker. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Wall.
Oh, wait a second. Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Crowder outside. It could go. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of one, a closely contested. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Booker. And George with some nice D. The Clippers in the lead. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. Guarded now by George. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Wall.
Suns foul. Jay Crowder. First personal foul.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's George. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
The versatility of George, a terrific jump shooter off the catch and off the bounce.
Booker against George. George with a steal. Morris for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morris has got 8. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. Now Paul. 6 to shoot. Pass to Crowder. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Crowder. Pass to Shamet. Crowder outside. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's George. And the jam by George.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Crowder to stop the run, and he lays it in.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Pass to George. Out to Leonard. He squares up and sinks it. And the Clippers lead by 16.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Three-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Morris. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. 1:04 left in the half. He got a piece of it. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Booker. Finished off the break.
That's how you do it, Crowder. Great anticipation, as always. Comes up with the steal and ignites the break.
Leonard on the wing. Over Bridges. And there's another one for the Clippers.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Well, the Clippers shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. George's shot is off. Bridges outside from behind the arc. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Ball for 3. And he can't get that one. And through one half, it hasn't even been. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Suns, 13. The Clippers, 31.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Payne and Booker in the backcourt. Dario Saric is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. A nice shot by Booker.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Covington for 3. Powell. There's the triple. Covington no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
For 3, Booker. They get it again. Puts up a 3. The shot by Payne, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the middle. It's tipped. Craig with a steal. Outside Booker. And here's Payne outside. Foul against Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. On Robert Covington.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Both free throws good from Booker.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Powell outside. Batum with a screen on Booker. Powell for 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Blocked.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Powell outside. Over Craig. Back to Powell. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Pushing the tempo and the pace. Reggie Jackson forcing the defender's hand.
He misses the free throw. Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. That one misses.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shamet provides that.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Powell outside. Back to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. And Craig pulls it down. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And here's Saric for 3. Hits the trifecta.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Powell outside. Trying to get back on track. He buries it from 3. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Shamet. Pass to Payne. Saric, a screen on Jackson. Payne against Jackson. They set the pick. Here's Craig. Payne. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Jackson, the pass to Batum. There's a minute 26 left in the third. And no good. Saric with some nice D. And here's Payne outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Powell left side. For 3, Covington. Rebounded by Payne. The Suns have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Craig with a screen on Jackson. From outside the arc. Craig no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. There's the block. And here's Saric from deep. Powell pulls it in. Jackson with it. Takes the 3. The Suns clear it. Craig's got his 4th rebound in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Powell in the post. Craig's there. For 3, Covington. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Covington's got 6 here in the quarter.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
And there's a 3-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And so it's Los Angeles.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Bridges with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And Booker puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
George outside. Goes up from the top of the key, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Goes back up. The kick out to Paul. Outside Booker. There's the triple. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. George for 3. George with another miss.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Bridges passes to Paul. Outside Booker. Now Paul. Bridges outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Bridges hits them both. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Wall. George outside. Launches it. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, Bridges drains the triple. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Wall gets the bucket.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Bridges, a screen on George, takes a 3. Spins. Deflected, and he gets it back. Wall against Paul. Here's Bridges, and stolen by Leonard. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Suns running out of time.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker from deep 3-point range. No good there. And Los Angeles the other way now. From the high post. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Capable of flat out torching you. Once PG-13 gets into a groove, watch out.
Booker finds Paul. And there's the drive. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. George outside. 3-pointer. That one off the back iron and out.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Booker no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Clippers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
First team foul.
Stolen by Bridges.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. There's a screen. Here's Booker, down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Zubats. Now here's George. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Steve.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the Timberwolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. It'll be the Suns off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Now here's Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Crowder, and the rejection by Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David. Now Bridges, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt, shoots. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Gobert kicks to Prince. Three-pointer. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Booker with no one around. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Passes to Edwards. Over Booker. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Edwards got 5 now.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instinct's just showing off from Russell there.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Russell against Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Gobert. Plays it up and banks it in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now, here's Bridges. Paul with the screen for Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:31 left in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Bridges against Edwards. For 3. Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, Booker's looking for any shot. Those corner threes have to look pretty easy to him.
Russell from long range. And no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Booker, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Tries from the block, and that one's good. Towns.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Paul passes to Booker. On the wing, Bridges for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. To the inside. Crowder with the steal. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Over Prince. Can't hit from 12. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Bridges a screen on Edwards. Here's Booker. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside, Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Booker with the screen for Bridges. From down in the low post, it goes. Bridges has got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
The offensive rebound, Gobert. Bridges against Prince. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Towns. Out to Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Booker in the post. Edwards defending. Now Russell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks it out to Prince. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Gobert finds Edwards. Here's Prince. Tries again. He lays it in.
You got to put a body on Prince. He likes to stay active out there and sniffs that one out.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. Paul, a screen on Prince. Here's Bridges. Back to Paul. A fadeaway. And it's good off the glass. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Chris Paul showing his strength there, just bullying his way past the defense and that aggressive coverage.
Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. Offline with his 3. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor and the physical nature of his play. You got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. 1:27 left in the first half of the game. And here is Paul. Kicks to Bridges. Paul with the screen for Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder from outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And the defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going.
Russell passes to Prince. Towns, a screen on Bridges. From deep, Prince. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul surveying the floor. Puts it up from 7 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Russell dishes to Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker outside. "12 seconds left now here in the second. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Prince. Outside Edwards. He gets it up.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Phoenix leading by 6. A wide open look here for Craig. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Prince in the corner to the middle. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Prince. Gobert's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Timberwolves. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And it's Shamet missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Edwards can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Shamet. No good from outside. For Minnesota, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
D'Angelo forcing the issue right there, trying to find a way to draw contact.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so Russell hits them both. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And that one's good. Shamet.
His role is to space the floor, and Shamet right now might be on Mars.
Here's Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on the free throw.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Pass to Shamet. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Shamet's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Shoots from the high post. Another miss by Minnesota.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
From deep three-point range, another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Russell, good, and the assist goes to Town. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's nice coordination, as Russell seemed to know that he was going to get around the defense.
Payne passes to Shamet. There's the screen. Out to Payne. Sharge outside. From downtown. The shot will not fall. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Towns. Picked him clean. Shamet on the wing. He's got 9. It's good from long range.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-3 run.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
Now, here is Russell. Payne covering. The kick out to Towns. Trains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 5 now.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Shamet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Payne passes to Sharge. From past the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Towns.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Outside, Russell. The 3. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes! And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. It's Edwards on the wing. The dish now to Gobert. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Three-pointer, Crowder. No good that time. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. And finished off by Gobert. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Ball against Russell. Paul kicks to Booker. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Paul against Russell. Up top, Edwards. Back to Russell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. With 3, Booker. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Edwards with the stop.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get his, a prolific scorer.
Now here's Booker. Paul is screen on Edwards. Here's Booker. Bridges, no one around him. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 3-point Suns lead.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Fires from deep. The kick out to Crowder. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Russell with it. The pass to Towns. Out to Edwards. A three. Edwards with another miss. Suns leading by 6. And here's Booker from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Ball finds Crowder. Another three for Phoenix. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Phoenix.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jay Crowder.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
And Russell gets it to go.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
34 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Paul. Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Booker. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Towns. Now Russell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the